What is up, guys? We're out here at Prairie City. Frankie's got a new crawler. I've got the Jeep ready. We're doing a Toyota versus Jeep kind of thing out here. And these are our budget crawlers for under $6,000. Oh. A few months ago, I put a video out called Top 5 4x4s on a Budget, and the 4Runner wasn't in it, but it fits in that video because what we're talking about is trucks that you can buy for relatively cheap, wheel them as is, and then modify them to go do like way cooler stuff. So that's what we did. If you've been following my channel, you've seen the YJ. We've had it for a while. We've been trying to get it past smog. It passed, fixed a lot of other little things on it, put some big tires on it, and now we're ready to wheel. This is Frankie's 91 4Runner. It's basically the same thing. It's in the same price range, so we're calling this budget crawlers under $6,000. The YJ, when we picked it up, it had 33s, but this is a 93 inline 6 4.0 liter down to an AX15. Transfer case is a stock 231, and then the axles are Wagoneer 44s. Not very much gearing at all. Spartan locker in both of those. Spring under, way too much body lift, and that's pretty much it. There's a couple things we really need to fix on this. One of them is the steering wheel is like really wonky. Feels like it's gonna rip off at any second. The steering up front's binding pretty good. The springs don't articulate for anything, and the gearing is so high it's really hard to crawl. That's my setup for under $6,000, not including the tires. And then this is Frankie's 4Runner and all those stats.
Solid axle swap in the front, Toyota axle. It's got 63-inch springs in the rear with Bilstein shocks front and rear. Issue at the front, they're a little too long, so they bottom out pretty quick. Had 35s on it, but we upgraded those with the 37 lead locks. It's got the 3.0 V6. So there was a lot of issues with the steering. It had a big wobble, but we did put a steering stabilizer on it, and upgrading the tires helped a lot, so I got rid of that wobble. Brakes definitely need to be fixed. Definitely gonna buy some new shocks. Transfer case has stock gears, so we'll upgrade that, do some new gears in the axles and the transfer case, maybe eventually do a dual transfer case. Oh yeah, front drive shaft, it's got a big square tube, so we'll upgrade that and get a little better one that doesn't wobble as much.
All right, so it's super windy out here. It's gonna be windy all day, I'm sure. My mic doesn't like that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do progressively harder out here on the obstacle course, and we're just gonna do like a fall leader thing.
Thumbs up for me. heads in there.
Yeah, straighten out. Looks good. Yep, straight up. Nice, dude. Tires are flexing great.
These like these?
Yeah.
Good. Coming up. That's the only one that's gonna be,
I know, I was going to it up. I don't even know if I can get up, but these are stock chassis, so I give it too much heat and probably just snap.
Perfect. There you go. Nice. Straight up. Yep. Good. Keep going. Perfect. Sweet. Good. Perfect.
He's not locked in the front.
Okay. Perfect. There you go. All right, straighten out. All right, a little driver. There you go. Perfect. Do the same thing again. Right? Driver. There you go. You're climbing in the front. Good. All right. Straighten out just a little bit. All right. Back driver. Perfect. Driver. Rear, caught up. All right, straighten out. Good. All right, nice. Keep it on that line right there. You're gonna go off the nose line. There you go. Perfect. Nice. I don't want it to fall in there. Just straighten it out. All right. Yeah, you're not. You're about to start climbing right here, so you're good. Once you can, go passenger. Passenger. You're good. You're good. You're good. Straight out. Straight up.
Look at that tire. That's awesome.
Look, passenger, passenger, passenger. Perfect, right there. Close your chin. All right, perfect.
Oh. Nice. Go, or you're losing air. Go, go, go.
Perfect. There you go.
Yeah, you burped a little bit of air out of that front driver's. Thank God that thing's got a bead lock on it. Nice job.
Front diff. You're okay though, yeah. Slow, slow, slow. Oh, Frankie. Nice. You got it. All wheels have purchase. Oh, you're on your suspension. Oh, you're scraping on your front suspension. Yeah, you could slide over.
all done. Very successful day. There's at least one time I thought I was gonna flop the Wrangler, but I had a good spot. Really everything I thought it was gonna be, it is. It is very hard to wheel it with gears that high, but it's something definitely doable. Well, I was just talking a minute ago about how I think we could probably get through the Rubicon in this thing. It might just take a little bit longer. We might have to get, you know, pulled out a couple places, but overall I think it did very well. What about you, Frankie? How'd your 4Runner do?
Surprisingly well, a lot better than I thought it would do, despite all the issues that need to be fixed. Long ways to go, but very capable despite all that stuff, so very happy.
The only issue I saw so his brakes, there's something up with the brakes. He doesn't have a lot of brake pressure right now, so obviously you need that when you're on the rock. So he came slamming down everything really hard, and then to get up it, he had to kind of give it a little bit more gas than he normally would have wanted. But he does have axle gears, 529, so he had a little bit better time crawling. And then we tried 6 PSI in the front and 5 in the rear. 5 is perfect for this vehicle and these tires. The 6 in the front was too little. Even though these are beadlocked, they're only single beadlock, so when he hit a rock sideways, it burped the air out the inside, the non-beadlock side. And I don't know what it got down to.
I think it was like 2 or something.
Yeah, like 2 PSI, which normally would hold, but not with that kind of side load. So then he aired it up to 7, and that worked a lot better. So it's crazy how much air pressure plays in that. If I was gonna buy one of these 2 rigs for rock crawling, I think the 4Runner is probably better set up for that because the springs are so long, especially in the rear. This thing articulates really nicely. Those tires are super aggressive. He took them down to a really low PSI. I think that one in this case is probably slightly more advantageous. The Wrangler actually did really well, but the springs not being able to flex, it just kept making it feel like it was gonna roll over. Tires coming off the ground, so you know, we only have 3-wheel drive. That's not ideal. Overall, I would take either one of these, and this is just the beginning. All we've upgraded so far is tires. So we got a lot coming for these 2, so stay tuned. We got a bunch of videos coming out. If you guys have any suggestions for these, what parts we should get, how we should do it, just put them down in the comments. Thanks for checking it out. See you guys next time.